Just gone 8:20 this Sunday morning. Now, all throughout the week on BBC Radio Norfolk, we've been hearing about a project called Campus City, run in conjunction with the UEA and our very own BBC Voices. 15 films have been made by students from the UEA and have been shown on Fusion, which is the giant digital screen in the forum. One group chose to tackle the issue of homelessness in the city and highlight the plight of that the homeless people face. Guy Wilson, who's studying politics with media from the group, joins me now. Good morning to you, Guy.
Morning.
So why did you choose the subject of homelessness?
Well, we were given this fantastic opportunity and we wanted to do something that we hoped would make a difference, and we were given the choice to do whatever we like, perhaps fun and exciting. We thought we'd really tackle a strong issue, and the platform was great. It was a great opportunity for that.
Now, you had various subjects within the film that you spoke to. How did you find them? Did you just go up to people in the street, or...?
Well, we were quite concerned from the very beginning that we didn't want to fall into the trap that perhaps middle-class students are going onto the streets and trying to tackle this issue and putting our narrative onto it. We spent a lot of time, several weeks, following around a lot of the homeless prevention workers, and without any recording equipment, just to try and get an idea as to the issue. And we hope that through the film it's their story and not our story. We've purposely kept ourselves off camera, and it is just them, and they tell their story through their own interviews. It was good fun, and it certainly made you think. There were some fantastic testimonies given, and it was great to be able to tell their story.
And did you get any organisations involved as well that work with homeless people?
Yes, we certainly did. We've looked up a number of places in Norwich. The Bishopsbridge House was one that we spoke to a lot, and they were very, very helpful. They took us out on all kinds of courses, and were very, very happy to come and show us what it was that they did, and it's very helpful like that.
And were you surprised by any of the issues you uncovered or the stories that were told?
Well, I was surprised by the severity of the problem that there is in Norwich. It was interesting to get to grips with the issue. It's something I've never looked at before. It's one of those issues that are always ever present in society, and yet so very easy to ignore.
I think a lot of people would assume, well, there's no homeless problem in Norwich, wouldn't they? But it's obviously much more than you imagined.
Yes, it took me by surprise. Yeah, definitely.
So what kind of stories were given? What were some of the testimonies that you said about?
Well, all sorts, from what it's actually like to sleep on the streets in cold weather, and what it's like, the sometimes vicious spiral that people can get into through just sometimes issues that aren't their own fault but just unfortunate, especially in today's economic climate when the job market is the way it is, and also the issues of drugs and alcohol and that sort of thing as well. And it's there were some powerful testimonies given by all the people we spoke to.
Now, overall, the course that you're doing, like I mentioned, is politics with media. So how did you find the course and this element of the course, that you actually got to do some hands-on stuff?
It was fantastic because whilst it's been a great course, and I've done it for 3 years now, this is the first time I actually got to apply all the theory that we've learnt in a practical sense, and it was great. It really gave me a sense that this is definitely the vocation I want to do in life. It was great to put the theory into practice, and doing such a fantastic opportunity that we had.
So you say this is the vocation. Is it documentary making, or do you want to be a big Hollywood movie producer?
I think a documentary making. My hero is someone like Louis Theroux. I think if I could do a job like his, that'd be great.
Oh, so we'll keep an eye out for you on Guy Wilson Meets. That's what we'll be going to. So how else has the project had an impact for you? I mean, obviously you've said that you wanted to possibly change your vocation through it, but overall, how has the project had an impact on you and your fellow students actually that have done this with you?
Well, it's had a huge impact really, because a lot of us being students haven't ever had that chance to work in the practical side of media, and it really is a fantastic opportunity in that sense. It's quite a sort of a free, enlightening thing to do really. It's exciting to be playing around with cameras and stuff like that, and express yourself in a creative way, and also take issues and do your best with them, and the BBC has been very good and provided us with all the equipment that we needed and could ever ask for, and shown us the ropes and provide all the guidance along the way.
And how's it felt seeing your film on Fusion, which is the largest digital screen in Europe?
Yes, fantastic. Yeah, it was great, and we were one of the few groups to use all 5 of the screens. And it really is quite an experience when you're there and you're going to see your own film, something that your own creation that you've gone out and filmed, and see it put together in such an interesting way.
Fantastic. Well, Guy, thank you very much for joining us on the programme this morning, and wish you best of luck with